representing Malaysia, Farah and Binti.
To the 21-year-old Nicole David from Malaysia.
She collects another floor gold medal.
13.82 that sees him claim the gold medal in front of his home fans.
Now, you are all going to the Philippines for the SEA Games as esports athletes. Wow. Do you consider yourself an athlete in the traditional sense? I mean, now that esports is now, an actual thing.
Well, we are all actually kept wearing the official jersey for the Malaysian esports team, and on the back of it we are having the title of athlete.
Right.
So we do consider ourselves athletes.
Okay, but how does that feel though on the inside, Dr. Yew? I mean, knowing full well that the conventional athlete is someone who trains physically and mentally, and you guys train, I don't know, by playing video games?
Well, you don't consider us to be that showy because we don't work ourselves like a badminton player or a futsal player, but we do take our training seriously in the same level as any athlete in Malaysia. And I always have this dream that I want to represent Malaysia as a player, and now I have realized it. So it doesn't matter which capacity, whether it's those physical sports or now even this esports, we treat them all the same.
All right, wonderful. Now let's go back a little bit. When you were all little boys, did you imagine that one day you'd be considered an athlete playing esports? Is that?
Definitely not.
No?
I mean, mostly we grew up playing games just for fun as a hobby. But who knows today now we can represent our country. It's a really amazing thing.
It's opened up doors for you, hasn't it?
Definitely.
What about you, Ranger?
I've been playing games since I'm very young.
How old?
Yeah, 7 years old.
Oh, wow.
But when I find out there's a professional gamer thing, it's like when I'm 14 years old. And then I want to be like the real professional, and then I start practice.
What about you, Dr. Yew?
Yes, same. So I actually tried many different games. I tried Scrabble when I was in secondary school. I tried playing pool when I was in university, and even basketball. But lastly, I found my niche is Hearthstone, and I found my passion in that.
Okay, and you're a university professor too, aren't you?
Yes, I recently graduated from my PhD, and I'm working as an assistant professor at Harawat University, Malaysia.
And you're in engineering, right?
Yes, electrical engineer.
Okay. Well, you all started as players. Ranger, when you decided to do this kind of like competitively, what did your parents say?
They were really angry because I'm still studying high school at the time currently.
Right.
Yeah. But in the end, I convinced them I want to go for this.
Go further in it. And have you decided whether this is going to be your career full time?
Yes. It already been 5 years.
It's been 5 years. Okay. And what's the journey like? I mean, for you personally, is this something that can sustain you, or do you think you'll go into other branches of the gaming industry?
No. My goal is simple. I want to be the best in the world, the world champion. Yeah.
All right. And what is your ranking right now?
Maybe top 100.
Top 100. All right. What about you, Dr. Yew? I mean, you have a PhD and everything like that, so your parents can't be upset with you. But this is more than a hobby, obviously.
Yes, it's more of my a side thing. It's a side thing that I would like to pursue as a passion, and I would not know how far it would take me to go, how far I can take it to go into the World Championship, but definitely I still put a certain amount of effort in, and I try and strive to be the best in the world as well. All
right. Now, okay, how do you train for something like this besides getting advice from your coach?
Mostly I train in the ladder and all around the world with the player. Yeah.
So you train by just playing?
Yeah, playing, but not just playing. You have to study how the game goes, about the map and strategy and the timing.
And you're not playing Hearthstone though, are you?
Yeah, I'm playing StarCraft 2.
StarCraft 2.
Yeah.
Wow. And you, Dr. Yew?
Okay, for Hearthstone, we requires a lot of sort of preparation before the big tournament. So we are actually sort of like the student of the game. So we have to study two aspects. One is the technical side, how do we play it, and another side is what do we play. So it's two different sides that we need to prepare for the upcoming SEA Games. So you can see that we have to do a lot of preparation, and my coach is working hard on that.
Okay. Do you make them do push-ups and run around and exercise their bodies as well as their minds and fingers?
That's not what I do. Mostly I'm involved like in giving like statisticals and data analysis for them, because based on like the website that we use, there's a lot of like different like matchups or what for the game. Those are the things that I help them with.
What are some of the challenges you foresee at the upcoming SEA Games, Izzat?
Challenges that we like, for me personally, I'm involved in the Hearthstone team, so I scout a lot of our potential opponents from the other countries. So the challenges that I think we face, because the other countries are all fielding their best players as well in the game. So the competition is very tough. It's definitely very tough because all of them have really good players.
Who would you consider our closest rivals?
Our closest rival, I would say Philippines, definitely, because they are also the home team. Then next would be Indonesia.
All right. How are you feeling your chances are at the SEA Games?
I think it's more than 50, because last week I just finished the WSGC tournament and finishing at the place, and all the player over there is inside SEA Game also.
All right. Congratulations, Ranger. And what do you feel your chances are, Dr. Yew?
Well, Hearthstone is more of a preparation game, so whoever prepares the best will have the edge, and I believe that with our coach we have one of the best preparation going on so far, and we believe that Malaysia can definitely deliver a medal. If possible, we can even deliver the gold medal for the country.
Wow, okay. That's really great. And for you, Ranger, what do you say to someone who says, what? You're an esports athlete? Is that even a thing? What do you say to them?
I will tell them I am truly an esports athlete, because the time I'm commit and spend in practicing and preparing is more than a athlete actually. Every day I spend 16 hours to practice.
Nowadays, because as I'm getting older, I start to realize that maintaining like social life and healthy life is so very important. So I try to cut down on the games a bit and focus more on like balance.
All right.
So, but usually during tournaments, like Ranger said, when tournaments is near, we usually practice a lot of time. Because that's what needed. If everyone else in the other countries are putting in that much amount, we also need to put in that much amount.